Hey y'all, today I was just watching this video for film theory, and it is about Hank not being the father of Bobby Hill, and it being Bill Dotrieve, but that wasn't the point of the video. The point. Hold on, wait. Why don't we have any? Okay. I don't know why we don't have any. Okay, there we go. Okay. The battery wasn't in. All right, now we're back. Okay. But that wasn't why I was watching this video. What I was gonna make a video on right now, just happened just now, is the fact that matpat makes a grammatical mistake when he says Ice Cube, O'Shea Jackson Jr. is Ice Cube's son, until the second time he says it, where he calls him Ice T. Now, listen closely and see if you catch it.
Some sort of...
You are an inspiration, a holy beacon.
I would like one more chocolate, please. I slept with another man before I met my husband.
It's contender for the title of dad, but it's also... What strengthens this theory even more, though, is the fact that Bobby is nothing like his father, Hank, and Hank himself agrees.
That boy ain't right.
Not only does Bobby look nothing like his father, but personality-wise, Bobby is artistic, sensitive, a comedian, and with amazing coming with his feelings just like Bill.
Jesus!
Can indeed negatively impact a man's fertility. So the timeline totally checks out, or at least it would if it wasn't for the fact that Hank's narrow urethra was diagnosed long before Bobby was conceived. Season 7, episode 19, Be True to Your Fool, proves that Hank born until Hank was in his mid to late 30s, meaning that Hank had a narrow urethra long before Bobby was born. Well, this alone doesn't necessarily rule Hank out as the father. When you consider it in relation to all the other evidence stacked against him, it certainly raises some pretty pressing paternity questions. And what better way to answer those questions than with science? Now, we could spend time on this stuff, but what's important to note is that every single trait or phenotype that he's born with is dictated by a pair of alleles, one from each parent. If you saw O'Shea Jackson portray his father Ice Cube in the movie Straight Outta Compton, then you already know kids can look an awful type a kid is born with is dictated by a pair of alleles, one from each parent. And if you saw O'Shea Jackson portray his father Ice Cube in the movie Straight Outta Compton, then you already know kids can look an awful lot like their parent.
Attractive guys, by the way, let's say. O'Shea Jackson Jr. and O'Shea Sr. Now, let's go a little bit further in the video, and you will hear matpat call Ice Cube.
I see.
Out for studies have shown that kinship indicating phenotypes are particularly present in the upper half of human faces, including the eye region. Meanwhile, quote, the lower part of the face that changes most with development does not contain paternity cues, end quote. Now, let's see what that can tell us about the paternity of Bobby Hill. While the identity of Bobby's father is up in the air, the paternity Snoop keep an eye out for. Studies have shown that kinship indicating phenotypes are particularly present in the upper half of human faces, including the eye region. Meanwhile, so what trait should a good paternity Snoop keep an eye out for? Studies have shown that kinship indicating phenotypes decides to contribute his alleles to some lucky lady. If his recessive red allele is contributed, and Steve's partner also contributes a recessive allele for red hair, then bam! Steve's got himself a red-headed baby, despite the fact that neither parent has red hair. So, there you have it. Phenotypes can be passed along in an obvious, straightforward manner, like we saw with Ice-T's son, or recessive traits can sneakily stay dormant and pop up in unexpected hair. So, there you have it. Phenotypes can be passed along in an obvious, straightforward manner, like we saw with Ice-T's son, or recessive traits can sneakily stay dormant and...
So y'all heard it here. The Charlotte Preachers can show you that he made a mistake, which he doesn't do very often. And I just thought I might point it out. It doesn't mean nothing, it's just for fun. Thank you, and watch my next video, which will talk about that stupid bitch, whatever her name is, you'll find out. Bye!